fine.
Did you have agendas for the meeting?
Huh? Oh, yep.
Did you change the title by chance? Oh, yes, you did, okay.
I'm sorry. I thought I had a little bit of time to pass these out.
Thank you.
You guys pass these down.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We call the Village of Mount Sterling Special Council meeting for October 18th, 2021 to order. Roll call?
David?
Here.
Melanie?
Here.
Craig?
Here.
Becky?
Here.
Jay?
Here.
Andy?
Here.
All is present?
David, you want to do a quick prayer?
Lord, thank you for giving us another day here, Lord. And Lord, be with our village this beautiful morning and touch everybody there. And Lord, be with our council and mayor and all the people here and be over them and be with the ones who are fighting with the awful virus. In Jesus' wonderful name, amen.
I pledge
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We did not have anybody sign in for public comment and visitors, and we have no executive session. That takes us to ordinances and resolutions.
Okay, the only ordinance, only for this meeting that was called is ordinance 2021-19, an ordinance accepting the financial recovery plan and budget due to the fiscal emergency and not declaring this an emergency, but placing this on a third reading.
Is there a motion to place this on the third
I'll
reading?
make the motion. I'll second.
It's Craig and Andy.
Discussion? So, I know we just had an hour work session about the budget, and it's getting ready to go on the third reading. I do want to still say there are, just looking at my paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that I brought out of 7 to discuss that we didn't even get an opportunity to discuss. So I wish that we would consider tabling this item and have another work session to consider those items and to feel confident in our budget this year and not, put possible budget cuts off until next year. And that's just my request.
I'll give you a motion to table it.
Second it?
So Becky, you're placing the first?
Yes.
Okay. This is a motion to table.
All right, we had a first and a second.
Yeah, we have to vote on that.
You have to vote on that.
Okay, we have to vote on the first before we can do your table.
Passage. Okay.
No, that's the same.
Vote on table first.
Yep.
Vote on the table, yeah.
Yep,
Why didn't we do that the last?
Because,
we didn't table it.
yeah. So we have a motion to table it.
All right.
Yes. So Becky was first, Melanie was second.
Roll call?
David?
No.
Melanie?
Yes.
Craig?
No.
Jay? Or I'm sorry, Becky?
Yes.
Jay?
No.
Andy?
No.
Motion was not passed. The motion that's still on the table is a motion to place it on the third reading. And we have Craig and Andy.
Roll call?
Melanie?
No.
Craig?
Yes.
Becky?
No.
Jay?
Yes.
Andy?
Yes.
David?
Yes.
Then we need a motion for passage of ordinance 2021-19.
Have that motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
David? Jay?
Roll call?
Craig?
Yes.
Becky?
No.
Jay?
Yes.
Andy?
Yes.
David?
Yes.
Melanie?
No.
Ordinance 2021-19 has passed.
Do we have anything for roundtable today?
Yes, just a few reminders. I'll try to remind everybody. Next week, too, is our council meeting, right? Okay, there's so many meetings. This coming weekend, the community center is hosting their annual holiday bazaar, and there's lots and lots of vendors going to be there. And then the village is supporting that with a downtown shop hop, too. So we encourage everybody to come out and visit your community and your small businesses. And then the haunted house for the Masons will be the 29th, 30th, and 31st. And we have all the hours for those. And then trick or treat, of course, is the 31st, 5:30 to 7:30. And seems like there was one other thing that I wanted to say.
The times are posted in front of the Masonic Lodge.
Yeah, and the last thing is, the Chamber of Commerce is sponsoring a yard decorating contest for the village and, the two communities touching the village. So you have your yards decorated for Halloween or fall, and you, call in to Courtney, give her the address of whoever you're nominating. It can be yourself, friends and neighbors. You can make as many nominations as possible. And then we will drive around on the 30th at 5 o'clock and judge those yards that were submitted, and we will be awarding first, second, and third prizes for your local businesses through Chamber Bucks. So those are the things that I have.
I'd like to thank everybody who came out to Community Center Saturday morning for the Run and Fun Walk. And this is the first year, because of my bad toe, I didn't get to run. And I really missed running in that. And I just like it was cold, but it was good to see people willing to come out and help the community center out. That's all I got to say.
Oh, and one other thing, yeah, I would like to thank the American Legion. I'll probably thank them again. They just donated $500 towards Christmas in the Village this year. We are going to have a petting zoo for the children, and they're sponsoring that. So that's really awesome of them. And they're also wanting to donate, we got to figure out how they can do it, money to the new beautification committee. To help with flowers and things. So we appreciate the American Legion. They're a very generous group in our community. And something else that went on this past Saturday, I know I made a donation, but I was unable to get there, was Junior Lift's benefit. And I hear it was a huge success, that it was just crowded and packed. So that's awesome. I'm glad people came out and supported that. So.
Community cleanup also is this weekend as well, so I know I was trying to remember, there was one more. So yeah, come on out. I don't think Courtney has received any calls yet, so call Courtney here at Town Hall if you have pickups or just need help. We definitely have community members ready to go. Also, if you need community hours, this is a great opportunity to do that as well. But again, that tags along with, one, helping our community grow in the sense of beautification, helping each other out in time of need, but also going to our small businesses, as Becky mentioned, for the shop hop and the bazaar at the community center. It's just, we should see the village out and about Saturday. It'll be busy, so please be patient. So I do plead with the village to be patient. It's going to be a great opportunity. And Mr. Starr's in a tie, so I want to put that on record. I had to. But no, excited for this Saturday. It's going to be awesome. So.
And no tires.
No tires, paint cans, all that fun stuff. Chemicals.
Do you want to tell them where the dumpsters will be placed?
Oh, yes, thank you. You might have to remind me. One is going to be at Mason Park. It's going to be in the parking lot out there. So we're trying to place it to where you can pull in, dump, and pull around. I think we'll have one in the vicinity of the Nazarene Church, not on their parking lot, but I think we're going to have a resident that's letting us use their backyard area for one. There's one more, right? Oh, one. And one at the, you have the service garage. If you go out on 56 towards Williamsport, we have our service garage. Everybody should see what I'm doing here, pointing. But there's a big hill back there. Just go past the big old pole barn, or whatever you want to call it. And there's a big old dumpster back there, so dump it back there.
There's two dumpsters, one in front for metal. One
Yeah, one in front for metal, one at the back for everything else. And then there will be one for township, right?
Yeah.
Over by the BP, across from the
By
BP.
71.
Across 71, so. I think that's where we're at.
Yeah, it was moved from down here in the hall, in the alley, because of all the additional traffic and parking. They didn't want people to, sort of just start parking in the alleys with all the busy, people walking and things like that. They can't park in the road here, so,
Yep, and plus drug take-back day.
and drug take-back day.
What's the times for that?
It's gonna be on the
10 to 2.
23rd, should be 10 to 2. We'll have deputies down here at the village hall collecting those and handing out flyers for some. Another thing we try to get into their hands too is the disposable packets.
Oh, yeah.
Take back home, there's some other. And also to touch back on the Halloween too, because I had to go get candy, and they told me don't get cheap. We should have a good response from the officers down here on Halloween, passing out candy, because I think Jack, when he come out, will always have Krabby.
Will he be dressed as Jack?
What's that?
Is he going as Jack?
I
What's he
probably-
going as?
I would imagine so.
So-
It's a costume.
Yeah.
As scary as it is.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, and so, Jack will be around, the other officer, of course, Krabby, and then, myself, to come down, run around, and guys will be busy that night trying to get all the communities. But, yes, on the 23rd, 10 to 2, if you have any, please bring it in and let us properly dispose of that.
All right, dump your trash, dump your drugs, and pick up some goodies. while
That's
downtown.
right. I love the combo.
More stuff, right?
More stuff.
I think we all need to send out our sympathies to the loss of our planning and zoning member, Mr. Ratcliffe,
Mick Ratliff.
yeah, who passed away this weekend. So warm thoughts to Lou, and we'll miss him. He was a very integral part of the planning and zoning committees, so.
He will be sorely missed.
Another,
Yes.
I'm shocked by that, but another big loss for our community is our Dr. Cy Young. He's been here
Did not know.
Yeah,
years.
he was an icon
I
in
mean,
the town, you're right.
50 years at least he's been here, and he is an icon.
Isn't he, or what?
Yes, he's still practicing. So that'll be a big shoes to fill there.
2021 just needs to end, I think.
I need to bring up one more thing too. This is Armed Forces Week, so being a Legion commander, if you know a veteran, thank them for their service. And of course, November 11th, we're gonna have the VIPs and everything for the ceremony, so it'll roll around quicker than we think, and keep hoping we don't get cold weather and snow, because I gotta be in my uniform.
All right, if there's nothing else, we're adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What happened to Mick?
He had been ill for a while. He'd been, that said,
I didn't realize. Sad.
it is.